If you allow yourself to be open to others and to the love you can carry for yourself, you will experience a life of utter enrichment. I used to believe that without a romantic relationship, the presence of love would never be fully fulfilled in my own life. But I could not be further from the truth. The reality is that love comes in so many forms. The way it manifests itself throughout our life varies moment to moment and person to person. We fall in love with the moment in time that brings us warmth. This moment of laughter, of joy, or perhaps it is simply a deep-rooted human connection with another being. Love is a beautifully complex human experience. To love someone unconditionally is to love them through and for their flaws. It is loving someone wholeheartedly for all that they are. Love is accepting someone regardless of their mistakes. Love is supporting each other through the celebrations and through the hardships we encounter. Love is platonic. Love is romantic. Love is familial. When we come across each of these forms of love, we typically like to hang on and grasp every inch of its existence. Yet, sometimes loving someone means letting them go. Love is incredible for the joy it brings, but love can also bring forth pain when we lose someone. When we lose someone without a chance to say goodbye, it hurts unlike any other form of pain. It hurts because of the depth of love we carried for them. And sometimes we have to make the choice to walk away from a love, to allow them to grow individually, or to allow ourselves to grow. This isn't easy, but this too is a form of love. Self-love can be one of the most difficult forms to experience. Loving ourselves is challenging because we often criticize our own existence the most. But to love our own mental, spiritual, and physical being is to love who we are and who we become by the influence of each and every one of our loved ones. I challenge you to love yourself. I ask you to love who and all that you are. I ask you to love your life for all the beauty that's in it. I ask you to love those around you. Love because it is the ultimate beauty of humanity.
When you love someone, you open up your heart. When you love someone, you make room. If you love someone and you're not afraid to lose them, you probably never loved someone like I do. You probably never loved someone like I do. You probably never loved someone like I do.
I love love. It is the best feeling in the whole world, and it just makes your heart happy, it makes your heart warm. It's about embracing other people's imperfections and being a rock for somebody and being there for someone unconditionally, whether that be yourself, your friends, your family, a significant other. It's just about that good old love and feeling, you know? I love it.
I personally believe that love is a very intense emotion that you feel, whether it's to yourself or to others. You know, love is happiness. You know, love is life. Love is what you see.
Love means being able to be authentic with someone else. It means that knowing that no matter how dark the times you go through are, you're always gonna have that person.
I would say love to me is more than just a feeling. It's a state of mind that you have for another person that consists of you almost inviting them into your life as part of your identity, because they're that person that you can be the most yourself with and that you would quite possibly do anything for, because they mean that much to you if if you lost them, then you might as well lose your whole world.
What is love? Love to me is so much more than honoring your loved ones in every way that you can. It is warmth, it is health, love is happiness, it's safety. I think love is really about exploring as well, learning yourself and learning the connections that you have to other human beings. It's really important and it's a really beautiful thing. So in a nutshell, that's love to me.
So I was asked what love means to me, and for a long time I don't think I could have answered this question, but recently I heard the story called Fish Love, and in it, two men meet and one is eating a fish, and the one who isn't eating the fish asks the man, "Why are you eating that fish?" And the man responds and says, "Well, because I love fish." The other man is confused. He asks, "Well, if you love fish so much, why would you capture it and kill it and eat it, rather than letting it live its life and enjoy its time in the ocean?" And the man didn't have an answer. And the whole story is talking about how a lot of times we think we love people, but really we just love how they make us feel. They fill some emotional need, some physical need within us, or they fill some void in our heart. But really, it's selfish to do that. That's not real love. And the man comes to realize that he doesn't love fish. He just loves what the fish does for him, which is make him full. And so the whole story is really beautiful because you realize that when you truly love someone, you don't ask what I can gain from them. What kind of feeling can I gain from them? You start to ask yourself, what can I give to them? And the whole story really spoke to me because I really believe that love is getting to that point where you do just want to give your all. You want to give everything you can to this one person because you truly love them that much.
To me, love is caring for something very deeply. I believe when people first think of love, including myself, I think of relationships that I love, whether that's with a family member, a friend, significant other, a pet, I think of those types of relationships first, but I think there's also love that you can have for a sport or a passion of yours or an idea, or just being in love with a moment you're in, like, I don't know, at a concert, just loving that moment. And I think that feeling that you have with both these moments, these ideas, these sports, these passions, these people, it's that feeling of just comfort and happiness. So yeah, for me, love just happiness.
I believe that love in its truest form is willing the best for the other person, so sometimes that means you set your own feelings aside and really just want the best for them and do everything you can to support them and know that they're cared for and appreciated. Love comes in so many forms, whether it's romantic, between friends, between family, parents, grandparents, and I just think that the best type of love is when it's unconditional, always there, you can always rely on the person, and just a sense of comfort when it comes to that person. But overall, my own definition of love is willing the best for the other person.
Love to me is forming such a strong bond with somebody that you truly know them as well as you know yourself. And I think that love goes beyond words in terms of being understanding and considerate of anybody, and spending quality time and really appreciating and cherishing all the moments you have with people is also a part of love.
I let go of my claim on you. It's a free world. You look down on where you came from sometimes, but you'll have this place to call on always.